Happy Sunday! Wow. And happy new month. And of course, as always, we start the week, and in this case, the month, with gratitude. When you think about it, we've been through 31 days already. And with this day, it's now 32nd day of the year. So the fact that we are still connecting, it's enough to be grateful for. Because that means you got a phone, you're still here, in good health. I pray you're in good health. I pray you have a roof over you, food on your table, clothes on your back, and that you're hale and hearty, as they say. If that's the case for you, that is enough to be grateful for. Let's just start with that. I'm definitely grateful for that. I'm grateful to be here. Grateful for good health. In fact, I'm going to see my doctor tomorrow because I forgot to make an appointment to get my blood work. Got to check the blood work I think we do it every 6 months. And so it's time to get an assessment of where am I with my health journey. It's very important. Sometimes we leave things till the last minute, and I do not want to do that with my health. One of the reasons I'm also a healthy cooking coach, because I want to make sure that I'm incorporating healthy habits into my lifestyle. Well, for today's lesson on leadership, health, of course, is a great leadership lesson. I'm also going to be talking about building trust. How do you build trust? If you're leading people, one of the things they want is to be able to trust you. People have to be able to see that they can put their trust in you as the leader. Are you showing good example? Are you being consistent? Are you following through? Are you doing what you said you're going to do? That's where trust comes in. And not just in a leader versus employee or team member situation. What about your family, your spouse, your siblings, your children? All those relationships are tied to trust. And once trust is broken, which can just happen just from one act, you could have had years of building a relationship, and one act can break that trust. To build it back up will take even longer. So we guard trust. We need to guard trust like a mother hen guards her chicks, or anything that's precious, how you guard it. So guard your trust so that people can rely on you, and you'll be the go-to person and known for your leadership. So some things to watch out for: breaking promises, gossiping, withholding information. I just have to chuckle on that one. You're withholding information. For what? You're not going to take the information with you. Might as well share it, because I can't even imagine if you're working on a project and you feel, and not you, but somebody feels like they don't want to share because they want to be the go-to person. For example, tomorrow is not even promised, so holding on to it, what does that do? It might seem that the person has an upper hand because they have that information, but with the resources we have at hand now, getting information is like that. It's just a click away. So withholding information is not the way to build trust. Being two-faced, there's some people I just have to say that it puzzles me that you see one side this way, and when you see them in a different scenario, it's like two different people. That's not how to build trust. When you interact with someone, whether it's in person, it's virtual, long distance, wherever, we need to stay the same. I was really pleased when I'd been communicating with someone online and we finally met. And what she said was, "Oh, yeah, you're just like you are online." And at the time, I didn't appreciate what she said, or what I didn't really. I was like, "Of course, I'm the same. Wherever you meet me, I'm the same." Until you start meeting other people, and then you see that the way they present themselves in one scenario is totally different in another scenario. And yeah, is this the same person? What's going on? Is it Jekyll and Hyde? You know that story about Jekyll and Hyde? Same person, but two different personalities. Anyways, this is not how we build trust. We want to build trust with consistency. In fact, I have an acronym that I would love to share with you for trust. So the T is take time to listen. Take time to listen and give feedback on the performance of those you are working with, or who are working for you, for example. R is respect. That is so key. Give respect. Give respect. And as you give respect, you will receive trust in return. U is unconditional positive regard. Showing acceptance of whomever it is that you're working with. Not trying to change them. Not trying to turn them to something that they are not, but accepting who they are. If they are an introvert, I think introverts tend to be, people always want them to be, come on, move, especially if the person is fast moving, like, come on, move. But we have to respect that we all have different energies, different ways of doing things, and we need our introverts. We need our extroverts too. We need the different personalities. So unconditional positive regard means showing acceptance of the person as they show up. And sensitivity as S. Anticipate feelings and the needs of the potential leader. So anticipating feelings. Being intuitive and seeing beyond what is spoken or what is said. And T is touch. Appropriate touch, of course. Giving encouragement could be a high five, it could be a pat on the back, it's a handshake. Of course, remembering social norms as well. And once people trust the leader as a person, they become able to trust his leadership. So trust comes first. Do you start your meeting at the time you say you're going to start? That's trust. Or you say we're going to start at this time and then an hour later we're still waiting. I have to say this. I went to a wedding, I'll never forget, in Los Angeles. On the invite, it said 5 p.m. So I got there at 5 p.m. And then they told me, was waiting. Do you know that the bride did not show up until 8 p.m.? So for 3 hours, I just sat. That's my precious time gone, sitting, waiting. To say the least, I was not very happy about that. And that's one of the things I'm very time conscious. It's one of my personality traits, time. And I hope to share more about that because they're different personalities. So for some personalities, time is very important. It's very important. For some others, obviously, it's not that important. We can wait. It's okay. But for me, time is precious. Time is precious for all of us, but it hits some of us more than it hits others, depending on your personality. So let's make sure that our word is our bond, and this way you take responsibility for earning the trust of those on your team. And with that said, what time is it? I'm getting better. Yes. I'll see you tomorrow. Happy first day of the month. We're into February, 1 month down. We're on to the second one. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.